What is happening, people? It's Lunamat yet again. Today is our technical analysis episode, and it's just a follow up from last week. You can get that there, 29th of June 2021. Today is the 4th of July, American Independence Day, and let's get right into this. So, as we said last week, I was looking to get some buys over in this area. So, this is Aussie dollar to begin with. I didn't go into the US dollar. But Aussie dollar to begin with, we were looking to get some buys around this red line, and we did. I can just double check, cross-reference that for the sake of my pride and ego. But as you can see, actually, wait, hold on. Yeah. You can see here, there's that red line, and I was calling it to go down. Very, very simple trade, and then a rejection over here, just simple wick off stuff, and we got that. So now the 212 is to approach this AR, maybe come down a little bit before getting some buys and then go upwards. So the new buying zone is, let's go to the 4 hour, and we can see that this will obviously come back down to get some buys over here. So I'm looking to buy around this area, just this black line here, which is the SC, before continuing upwards higher to the AR. That's just a decent amount of pips you can make there, probably around 100 pips you could do. That is the Aussie dollar, US dollar. Let's go to the US dollar. So, all right. US dollar is, so it's doing that reverse wick off, so accumulation. So I can expect it to maybe range a little bit in this zone. So as you can see, this is the buying climax, this red line, and this is now the automatic range. So in theory, we would range a little bit before maybe going up due to manipulation, maybe closing this gap over here, and then ranging a little bit to either go downwards, change the structural move, or to go upwards more, to change the regime, because we're now bullish, or continue the regime because we could be accumulating this whole thing. Hold on the monthly chart. Well, either way, I'm looking upwards on the dollar on the weekly. There is daily candles which look bearish, which would favor maybe a little bit of a range, but I do expect some manipulation to come. And the idea, I'm not actually bearish. I'm not actually bullish. Sorry, I'm bearish a little bit. I do expect us to come down to over here, do some ranging, so other pairs can kind of do their thing. I'm kind of lost for words, to be honest, but basically we did respect that trend line, and we could potentially break upwards, which would favor downsides for the rest of the majors. So let's go to New Zealand. There's not much content I can tell. There's a lot of inconsistencies in my language. So, basically, let's go to New Zealand dollar, US dollar. This is unedited, this is for myself, sorry. So, as you can see, we didn't quite make it down to these lows, but we seem to have rebounded pretty nicely, which could be a move to the upside. For now, I'm still not confident in buying this because we're not in the support zone, so we could in fact just come back down. Depending on because of this such a strong move, it's likely that we would continue it. So we get some buys over here for continuing upwards to make a higher high. Potentially, we'll have to see. And then from that higher high, maybe even higher. But the green zone is potentially the target on using the US dollar. It's very interesting how much the pairs moved in the latest session of Friday, or just late session Friday, 6 p.m, just really busting those moves. But it looks like, we could potentially just come back down and then go upwards to make a higher high on New Zealand dollar. And let's go to GBP, and pound is saying on the daily, as expected, we rejected this line very nicely, and we are on our way back up. So I don't know why I've done this. No, actually, just delete this, sorry. So we're now coming back up, and it looks like we will get a retracement and continue upwards, maybe to this resistance, before either going upwards more or rejecting it to the downside. And Euro USD, similar situation. I can't really say too much, just basic stuff, retracement and then continuation to the upside. That is the main idea for this week. Swiss franc, so you see that similar setup. We've got that buying climax over here, and then you got that wick off distribution, and we went back down, and in theory we'll come back up, retrace a little bit before going back down towards this support. So that is the 212. It looks like this dollar range, or sorry, dollar bullish impulse has come to an end pretty quickly, which is very interesting. It could be a sign that that the Fed won't actually keep supports in for as long as we expect. Or sorry, the opposite of that. The Fed will keep supports in for as long as we expect. So they will decrease spending, but they'll still keep very accommodative stance over the next few years. So that would obviously still favor dollar bears, as the Fed is still printing money and increasing the supply of dollars, which is bad for the dollar, of course. So we'll have to see what happens. I can't really say too much right now. It seems to be a problem market. And gold, very interesting stuff as well. So we had obviously that drop on the weekly 3 weeks ago, but we have been seeing that retracement, and pretty weird because normally we see what they call it, gold doldrums. We see not like normally you see the dollar move up and the gold goes down, but that's not the case here. Gold has been moving in lockstep with the dollar. We've got 2 bullish days in the dollar as well as gold. Oh, sorry, maybe opposite, a little bit. But yeah, it's weird. I can't really say for sure. A bit tired today. Just woke up, just overslept completely. But yeah, so we're at resistance, and I do expect a retracement to this zone myself on gold before continuing upwards. We are still in that range, and I do expect us to respect that range over here. So I do expect us to retrace back to maybe early 1770s before either rejecting to the upside or continuing the range or breaking through that support. But it seems that this uptrend has been very strong. A lot of orders have accumulated in the meantime, and I do expect us to maintain this level over here. So that's gold as well. And for the fundamentals, it looks like we have OPEC meetings on Monday, Tuesday, RBA rate statement, and Governor Lowe speaking as well. Wednesday, we have FOMC meeting minutes, so eyes on that. And Thursday, we have Governor Lowe for the Bank of Australia. And Friday, we have Bailey speaking as well. So there is a few quite volatile events happening this week. And we also have EU economic forecast. So yeah, and unemployment claims, of course. So we have to see what happens with that. And thank you for listening, guys. I've been doing it yet again, and I'll see you soon. Cheers.